Hello everyone, welcome to Mala's Verse. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. So today's reading is going to be a spread I saw, or a spread I saw on Pinterest, and I'm going to link the Pinterest link in the description box below. And it's about a new opportunity or an opportunity, the potential of it. And this is going to be a shorter, quicker reading. So we have three piles to choose from, and the first pile is Spirit of the South with the number 32. The second pile is Forest Bathing with the number 10. And the third pile is Plant Seeds with number 19. So take a deep breath, breathe out through your mouth, and take 3 deep breaths actually. Breathing out through your mouth and center yourself. Choose whichever pile you're drawn to. You are more than welcome to choose more than one pile. And I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the Spirit of the South with the number 32, this is your reading. And we actually have 2 cards for you, but we're going to look at this later on. So we have the High Priestess, 7 of Shells, and the Hermit come out for you. So this opportunity seems like something that you have to step into very intuitively. Could be creative arts or intuitive arts, is what I'm getting, because we do have the High Priestess, which is representing what this opportunity is. Maybe some of you are expanding your knowledge into the occult and diving more into magical practices, basically, and intuitive stuff. So this could be channeling, mediumship, stuff like that, or this anyway seems to be more of a spiritual pile. So if you are not feeling that that is true for you, so this may not be the pile for you, because we do have the Hermit also as the outcome. So again, very spiritual energy more than anything else. Or it could also be that the choice that you need to make, or the venture or the opportunity that you are moving into, could be dependent on you trusting your instincts more. So maybe this new position at your work, or any new project that you're probably going to do. I don't know why I'm getting this ghost hunter stuff. So, and it does relate to the High Priestess. So it could be that, or it could be something about documenting abandoned houses or haunted places. Something like that is coming up, and it does make sense with the energies we have here. And the challenge I perceive is that you are unable to, if mostly you are going into spiritual business or creating that and expanding your knowledge about your intuitive abilities or capacities, you may be confused about which modality to go with. And if you've mastered a few, then probably you are confused about which one to make a business right now. Although guidance is clearly to step into something that comes very naturally to you, and it could be intimidating in nature as well for you, because you really have to what so because I'm getting that channeler sort of energy, or channeling sort of energy. So many a times our intuitive hits are not very pleasant. It's actually daunting, and you really don't want to share those energies with anybody. But what I'm getting is that learning how to work with it, and because we have 7 of swords, which is 7 of feathers here. So preparation and resourcefulness, what you are not embracing is learning tactics or strategies which will help you to relay this message in a clear cut way, and like short crisp messages which would direct the person, if you are going into the healing arts and directing people, like guiding people, sorry. So then in that sense, you have to learn to strategize your messaging, or how to put it forward in a way where it's clear, precise, and gives that person empowerment as to empowerment about their choices and what next step to take. rather than fearing that you might make mistakes, because these two cards are representing a message from your higher self, and we have spirit of the south and the medicine woman. So definitely, I mean, even in your energy, I mean, like, your higher self is also bringing in medicine woman side, sort of energy. So definitely, these guys, you guys who have chosen this, you are energy healers or wanting to become one, or you are, intuitive healers, intuitive readers, or psychics here. And with the spirit of the south, it's definitely letting you know, like, your higher self is letting you know that you have to step into this choice, one that is intimidating, but also it always works out for you. So that awareness is there, and that's going to clear up stuff for you. For more clarity to come in, you need to sit still, because the outcome is such that you will find wisdom for yourself also while working out or helping others through your journey. And with the spirit of the south, I am also getting like connecting with Archangel Michael would be very helpful for you if you are, drawn to him. And with medicine woman, what can give you more clarity is truly jot down, like, have a list of everything you want to do, or you are doing, or planning to do, and really center your energy, connect with the realm of the earth, connect with the higher realms, center your energy, and align your energy centers as well, which is your chakra, all of your chakras, right? And if you require some days, maybe take a week with this choice, or 7 days basically, because we do have seven very prominently here. 5 to 7 days at least, and practice this alignment of energy all of these days. And then, like I said, list out everything that you want to do, or you are planning to do, and then let your higher self, your spirit guides, beings of light, let them guide you as to what is true for you. And it may be, to your surprise, something that you may not expect, but it's going to create greater. And that is the choice that would help you out moving forward, because this is all about contemplation, self reflection. Because right now you probably are confused with everything the world is doing or everyone else is doing in this field, and so it's creating confusion. About, you may have a lot of actually clairs and clairvoyance, clairaudience, or clairsentience, maybe you have all of them. And that's creating this confusion as to which should I step into entirely and make an identity of initially or going forward. Because with the high priestess, it's like your intuition is going to guide you, nothing else. And even if it feels daunting, know that the information that you bring through could be life changing for a lot of people. So, with aligned energy, with clarity of mind, connect with your higher self, connect with the universe. Whatever is the truth of who you are, even if it feels scary at first to acknowledge it. That energy is going to guide you forward to create greater, because even if it is feeling daunting, it will make you feel expanded in your energy. So, maybe stage fright, for example. So you have for example, any person has stage fright, yet they know their artwork, or their art piece, which could be them singing, dancing, whatever it is going to create greater for them and for people around them, because it is going to be inspiring. So initially, that jittery nervousness, overwhelm, excited energy could be mixed up in their energy field, and so they might hesitate in stepping forward. But they also know, when that person visualizes singing on the stage, and it's so freeing, it's so liberating, stuff like that. So recognize that, is this fear, or is this even probably excitement of what great energies are going to come into your life, what great opportunity literally is going to come into your life. Because I definitely see that some people will go with the hermit are most likely going to see you as a spiritual guide. You just need to be very clear about what strategies you put in place, especially while relaying your message. and sharing your intuitive gifts online. It's just that with the Seven of Swords, I would also say don't reveal all the messages immediately or from the get go. Take it, one step at a time. Or if you are offering certain, I mean, like a number of offerings, reveal them one step at a time. Don't because it's going to give you also clarity in that direction. So it's not about setting aside or almost like relinquishing any other modality that you choose not to do at this present moment. It's just that you're giving it an incubation period or a resting period and letting it grow on the side. Maybe let people come into your ecosystem, your universe. Let them know who you are, what your energy is with certain offerings you are sure of, and it lights you up when you talk about it. And eventually build that community, let them know of what else you do. So don't be scared of sharing your gifts specifically. That's what I'm getting for you, pile number one. Now I'm going to just draw one card for self-care from your higher self or the universe that could help you in this journey. One card, please. Oh, we have to deep breathing. And we have beauty ritual. Do you see the similarity in colors? So it's very solar plexus. So we have deep breathing for you and beauty ritual. And I see a lot of similarity in colors. So upper chakras and specifically sacral and solar plexus. I'm going to read from the guidebook for these. With deep breathing, we have when I stop to take a deep breath, I clear my mind and lead with love. Taking the time to tune into your breathing and practice specific breathing patterns, such as the rapid exhalations called breath of fire with the spirit of fire, a cleansing breath breathing technique rooted in Kundalini yoga, can have amazing effects on your physical and metaphysical body. Hmm. Long deep breaths that go all the way down your chest and fill your belly with will nourish the nervous system. Practice deep breathing at every opportunity. It's especially useful before or after any stressful situations that have put your nervous system into a tailspin. To go more in depth with your breathing practice, try a breathwork class or exercise. The journal prompt is if you stopped to take a deep breath before responding to challenging situations, what do you think the impact on your life would be? All right, that was pretty clear. And now we are going to look at beauty ritual. The mantra is I am beautiful inside and out. Whatever makes you feel like you're manifesting your most beautiful self is worth putting energy toward. Plan a beauty ritual that feels sacred and indulgent. Set an intention for your ritual and stay in a mindful state throughout the experience. If other thoughts and distractions enter your awareness, gently let them go and redirect your focus to yourself. By being intentional, you can turn a face mask, the application of makeup, or even something as simple as your daily shower into a sacred experience. Beyond that, look for ways you can create the time and space to have that special beauty treatment. Consider how you could adorn your body to express your unique essence. For example, dye your hair a funky color, wear new jewelry, or perhaps get a tattoo. Journal prompt. What could you do to make your daily beauty routine feel more sacred? Yep. So pile number one, that was a shorter reading, and I hope that that was helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in future readings. Hi, pile number two. If you choose the forest bathing card, I'm just laughing because this is the third time I'm recording the intro because I misspelled certain thing that was hilarious. But we're going to look at this card later on, and we have 10 of shells for you, which is the 10 of cups, 5 of acorns, 5 of wands, 2 of shells, 2 of cups, and the strength card come up for you. And this seems like an opportunity which is for emotional well-being more than anything else. It doesn't seem like material based because we only have the acorn card, which is sort of like spirit energy, your creative flow energy. Anyway, but this seems more like a relationship energy, to be honest. And The opportunity seems like an opportunity to, it's about, so whoever is, viewing this file, this is about you in the relationship. Because specifically I feel like this is either really close, very good connection between two friends, or like really deep rooted friendship, or a romantic connection. And with 10 of shells as an opportunity, I perceive that this is telling you literally to, you have to focus on what is true for you, what brings you joy, to lighten the load of carrying, carrying the load of, lighten the load of other people's expectations. What do they expect from you in a connection? You have to stop, focusing on that. Rather, you have to stand true to what your, how funny. I don't know if you could hear that horn, but that was very interestingly timed. Yet, what I'm trying to say is that it's very, very, this opportunity is basically for you to stand in your power within connections, within personal connections, and especially emotionally, to have your emotional needs met, or even expressed, I would say, more expressed rather than met in a connection, being vocal about it, sharing what is required. Because of the five of cons, cons, and two of shells, this seems like a rift in not a rift, but definitely a conflict between two really close friends, or in a romantic connection. And with the five of acorns, it's giving me the energy that you need to look at where are your shadows coming up, especially regarding impatience. Because is it impatience because you never learned how to express yourself? Especially, what is it that you require to feel more alive, I would say, more than anything else in this connection, and relaxed, and more of who you are in this connection? Because that is the challenge. I mean, whatever the conflict is right now, it's more about you not relaxing into the truth of who you are when it comes to emotional requirements, when it comes to, especially in, personal connections. So, sorting that out and standing firm in it, not in an aggressive way, but with total kindness, compassion towards yourself. And thus, that's going to permeate to the person within the connection also, right? That is a given, because what energy you are is going to permeate into the universe as well. So, expressing this firmly and with compassion is very important for this pile. And with the strength as the outcome card, I definitely, because 8 is the number associated with Saturn energy as well, so this seems like a very strong lesson that you have to learn. And whatever is happening right now is an opportunity for that. With 10 of cups, that's ultimate well-being, that's happiness, joy, ease in where you are right now. Because interestingly enough, when we look at the traditional 10 of cups, it's actually a very happy family, two people and two kids, in the Rider Waite system. But here we just have the pelican and seashells as well. This pile could be one of the water pile, I mean, yeah, water piles or water signs, because we have 10 of shells, 2 of shells, and we do have the 3 of cups or 3 of shells at the bottom of the deck. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer could be a really strong, so I mean, these are the strong energies I'm getting here. But very fluffy, light-hearted energy is what you have at the core. So probably you have missed out, opportunity. Yeah, wow, you have missed out opportunities to create that or recreate that in the connection, because you're so hell-bent, probably hell, not probably, yeah, I'm getting that you're hell-bent on proving somebody else wrong within the connection, like how they are not taking care of you. But have you been vocal about, what you want in the connection, and in a firm yet compassionate way? And this also, if it, because I was also getting that the opportunity is leading to a sort of union union, sorry. So sort of union, by that I mean, like, could be marriage as well, or you are getting married soon. But because of probably the ruckus around creating that environment for the marriage to occur, and like all the preparations required for that celebration might be bringing up a lot of stuff as well. So you need to take out time to first sit with yourself and recognize what is it that you want, what is it that you do not want. Like list it all down, share it with compassion with your partner, with your friend, if it is just friendship, but of course with your partner if it's leaning towards marriage. Maybe there is also a rift between a best friend of yours and you because you are getting married. So, like, rift is the word I'm getting, but it may not be as harsh. Could be so for some of you. But what I'm trying to say is that because that distance is now coming up, or it's becoming too real that you're getting married, so there might be a fear of this friendship dying out. I don't think that that is a fear you need to look at, because we do have three of shells at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, abandonment fears. So the challenge is occurring, coming from the abandonment fear from the past. Could be childhood energy as well. But yeah, that's why I was getting that fluffy light energy, page of cups energy. So you just need to talk very vulnerably about this thing with your partner, with your friend, and make them also know that you love them a lot, you care for them a lot. Yeah, and at the same time, these are the things you would like to do, have, or discuss. And this is definitely going to amplify, magnify, and strengthen your confidence. You are learning to use your power to not be influenced by others' opinion. Like that's the stage you will come into, because like I said, you might be judging your own connection because of preconceived notions, or how people live or portray an ideal relation should be. Everyone's relationship, as per my awareness, has their own truth, their own story and essence that these two people bring together, and they need to decide what is true for them, individually and like together. Does this create greater, these kind of questions. And that can only happen when you are also the most vulnerable and honest with yourself first, because this is more like self journey more than the other person. So be vulnerable, so much so that your heart really opens up, and feel that vulnerability in your heart. And like I said, with yourself first, and note down whatever it is that you want and do not want, and do you have that courage. And even if your voice is trembling, just speak it out loud to the person concerned, share it with them, because you, regardless of whatever happens, you would be standing in your power moving forward. There is no doubt about that. With the forest bathing as like an additional message from your higher self, you are really being asked to become, do more grounding energies or activity. Do more grounding energies. Sorry, what I mean to say is do more grounding activities, and it's going to help you have more courage, like the elephant with the strength card. Because the elephant, I remember I watched this probably in the jungle movie. I don't remember, but the movie that's associated with Mowgli, I don't remember. The Jungle Book, yeah. So it was probably in that movie only how they talk about the importance of elephants, because they either break down certain trees to create a pathway for a river and certain stuff like that, things like that, which is very important in nature and for nature to thrive. So that connection of strength, wherein the elephant is actually using its strength to create greater, and for the entire planet, not just for itself. And in that sense, I feel like you connecting with nature and grounding is going to give you that grounded strength and foundational courage to take these steps and not deter from it because of past experiences. So, pile two, that was very interesting, and I'm sure a challenging phase, because we do have the major arcana show up. So, don't worry about it though. You know how to go about it. Trust yourself and share your message with the person required. First with yourself and then the person required. It's very important. I'm going to pull just one self-care card for you. We have make a meal and we have sing. Well, that's interesting because I was giving this example in the first file, so maybe you were drawn to it. We had chanting with number 8. So, number 8 is very important. So, many of you might be born in the month of August. You might have strong Leo placements, is also what I'm getting. But definitely strong Saturn placements as well. So, I'm going to read this from the guidebook. And number 5 is also very prominent. So, that does make sense with the Leo because fifth house energy is relationships, love, etc., and passion. So with make a meal, we have, oh, mantra, I am nourished by food infused with love. When made with love and intention, food has the power to nourish us beyond a physical level. Prepare yourself a beautiful meal that is healthy and delicious, perhaps a favorite from childhood or a dish with seasonal ingredients bought from a market or shop offering organic and local produce. Remain mindful and present throughout the entire process, consciously infusing love and gratitude into the food that you make. Eat it with the same level of presence and appreciation, whether you are hosting a grand feast with loved ones or a weeknight dinner for one. A simple dish or the most complex cuisine, take great take great pride in knowing that your two hands created it. The journal prompt is, what is your favorite meal from childhood? How can you recreate this meal for yourself and make it equally meaningful and tasty? Like I was getting that childlike energy. So definitely tap into that pile number 2. That's very important for you. Now we are going to read Sing with 45. Sing. My voice uplifts all who hear it. So this is again reiterating that you have to share your voice. It's important. You have a unique voice and carry deep wisdom with that the world needs to hear. You can share your words in any way you like, even singing them. Many of us fear when it comes to sharing our voices, but expressing ourselves through song can be unexpectedly freeing. Try writing a song for fun and as a way to convey what you are feeling. Sing it to yourself and notice how it makes you feel in the moment. Record it and play it back for yourself. What emotions come up? Does it empower you or make you feel shy? Sing your favorite song in public and an open mic, singing circle or karaoke bar to break through fear and experience new levels of self-expression. Sing at home or in your car to delight yourself and elevate the vibe. Sing to your heart's content. And this is something I read yesterday also, but I mean, something that had come up while I was reading a book from Louis Say You Can Heal Your Life. Like, self healing or a journey, especially through experiences or wounds that are very deep. You don't have to make it very painful for yourself. Just make a song out of affirmations or out of forgiveness for somebody else, and make it lighter for yourself. So singing was coming up there as well. So maybe that's something you could look into. The journal prompt is, what are your favorite song lyrics right now and how does hearing them make you feel? Well, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that was helpful and sorry for that sound. And do share your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope to see you in future readings. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose plant seeds, this is your reading, and we are going to look at this card later on. We have the Emperor, Justice, and the Page of Feathers for you. So this is telling me that you are stepping into, or there's an opportunity of you to step into your ultimate, or not even if it's not ultimate, but definitely your most powerful leadership role. And this is giving me definitely, following your north node, your north star, stepping into your life purpose energy. So challenge that you might be facing is that I feel like you have fear of the fact that whatever happened in the past will repeat itself, especially in terms of you making certain choices, and if you are the right person to do that, or if you have the skill set, do you have enough knowledge to make sure that things will be balanced, will be conscious, will be clear moving forward. And so that is the reason you're fearing stepping into your own power here, pile number 3. And I'm getting that because the justice card is being represented by the crow here. So, connecting with the energy of the crow, which is spiritual wisdom. It is the wisdom that comes through, which is, blunt, probably rude at times, but something that's required. So, that blunt or rude awakening is that you're fearing stepping into your power, fearing your own success. And so there is this energy of, even if it is, if you're trembling from head to toe, step into this, because this is your true north, is what I'm getting. This is you following your star, your north star, because even in this flower here, it reminds me, the illustration is reminding me of the sun in between with, its rays, and here as well. This motif here is reminding me of the sun, or the sunflower, I would say again. So this is definitely an opportunity to really ground and stand in your personal power, pile number 3. This is a very short, clear, crisp message also, because with the plant seeds here, and that's sun energy, 19, the 19 number in the tarot is the sun card. And it's that, the challenge is about you learning to trust yourself, that you got this, that you know where to go, how to move forward, because you are being blessed with this opportunity from the universe. It's not, it's just not a fluke, or you know um a mistake by the universe, so to speak. It is definitely something that you've earned. It is something that you've learned and you are deserving of. So you need to step into that power, let the crow guide you, and let that awareness, especially if there's an awareness of shadows surfacing from the subconscious or the unconscious, it's now time to embrace and face it head on. And I don't feel like it's, you have to retreat and take time out to address these shadows, but this is like simultaneously working with these two energies, because you need to step forward now. That's what I'm getting. And it's very important, because the more you actualize your awareness into the physical realm, the more secure, stable, and at ease you are going to feel, the more grounded and rooted you're going to feel. At this time, if you're setting intentions, just make this a point not to let anybody else on in sorry not to let anybody else in on this information, on this intention. Make it clearer and sure for yourself, because this area of your life and this opportunity that's coming in, because mostly this seems like career based, but definitely in general it could be, you just stepping into your power. And it requires for you to take that leap of faith and trust yourself quite strongly. And so if there is any new idea, anything you're changing, anything you're working upon, keep it to yourself for now, and keep working on it, keep committing to it, keep committing to yourself every single day, so that this gets nurtured and nourished enough for you to feel confident enough to share this with others. And it's not even, just about confidence. It's just good to keep things under wrap, and let the growth of the plant, of the seed, the growth of the seed, nourishing or flourishing into a plant or tree, let it show for itself. You keep nurturing the soil, you keep nurturing the seed, okay? And don't you dare not do it. Like, commit to yourself, because that's a strong message coming in here. And it's because we have two major arcana, so it's like a pivotal moment in your life for sure, because moving into and stepping into your life path is definitely daunting and a pivotal moment, because we do have 9 of cups here. So many of you, there's two energies with the 9 of cups here. One is that you not stepping into your leadership role is sort of comforting, or like you being in your comfort zone, because you don't have to face a lot of things. Stepping into your power, upgrading also means challenges do upgrade, because you are now equipped enough to face them, right? When you go from, nursery to 11, basically primary, secondary, any class, the awareness, skill set, and knowledge, along with the challenges, does increase. Like there is a growth there, right? So the growth is on both areas. So it doesn't mean that you are wrong. It's just that it's something new and you are just learning how to work with it, and you're equipped enough to work with it. It's the knowledge that you have within of and then learning how to, use different permutation and combination of that knowledge to make things work for you going forward. Because the outcome is page of swords with exploration and discovery, and I perceive that the you stepping into your power is going to, and taking actions towards it, is going to, like I said, stabilize your root chakra, make it more at ease, and thus give you that freedom to explore anything and everything without a care in the world, in the sense that you're not bothered what people think about you, where you're headed, or even if you make mistakes. That's the major part. Like you wouldn't care if you make mistakes. You know that there's better to come, because this energy is definitely pointing towards the fact that you have to reiterate this idea into your mind, that you stepping into your power is going to create greater, it's going to inspire people, and there is better to come. Things are only getting better and better. So yeah, pile number 3, that is, I think, the gist of your reading. With the plant seeds energies, like what I was talking about, plant those seeds, be kind enough, be compassionate enough in your nurturing of that seed, of yourself, of your leadership self, and keep at it, be regular with it, gauge what energy is required, and time and again ask what else is possible, what else is required that would nourish this, nurture this more. Now we are going to look at a sacred self-care card for you. Just one additional message. I'm going to shuffle this once. All right, for pile number 3, a sacred self. This is the one. Everyone got 2 cards. Which one is this? Okay. Oh. Flow like water. How beautiful is that? So let's see. We have connect with your ancestors, sync with the moon. Wow, very spiritual, energy-based energies. Energy-based energies, well, very feminine energies, definitely. So you might be stepping into your divine feminine power, and what it requires is full commitment and discipline from yourself. And you might be a little skeptical about, are my, aware, I mean, gifts or capacities that come with my divine feminine, are they truly that, or is it a fad? Is it, superficial, not real? You've got to trust yourself. Take that leap of faith. We have the crow to guide you. You definitely have divine healing. More than healing abilities, I would definitely say very strong intuitive capacity. So don't, doubt yourself for a minute. I'm going to read for these cards from the guidebook. So we have connect with your ancestors. The mantra is, as I heal, as I heal my wounds, I heal my lineage and bring peace that reverberates infinitely through space and time, or throughout space and time. It does make sense, because, like I said, you are stepping into your North Node, your true life path, your North Star. And so that is daunting, and it's going to create more healing through the lineage as well. Through understanding our history, we gain a deep sense of appreciation for all the time and people it took to bring us into this world. Connecting with our ancestors is one way to better understand ourselves, our patterns, and the patterns present within our lineage. It allows us to make peace with all that has happened before. It also provides motivation to evolve and find new and better ways to live. Building this bridge is something that you can do by researching and connecting the dots between family stories, DNA analysis, and traditional archives. You can also learn about your family line in more intuitive ways like meditation, dream work, and working with a past life regression specialist or someone who specializes in reading the Akashic records, a metaphysical archive of everything that has ever happened within the universe, including all your past lifetimes and those that will come in the future. Call on your ancestors to tap into centuries of wisdom, protection, and guidance. As you look back and connect with your forebears, your path forward will become more evident. So journal prompt is: what patterns or trends exist in your family line, especially among the women? Like I said, divine feminine power. Do these patterns appear in your life? And with 51, so 5 is a very strong number here, and 5 is definitely changes. 5 and 6. Okay. So yeah, sync with the moon. I embrace my ebb and flow, my many phases, and the cycles of life. That's the mantra. The moon is a powerful celestial entity that reflects the flow of our cycles and the many phases we go through. Look up the current moon phase for guidance on which energy will serve you best at this time. So I'm not going to read all of these. Maybe you can take a screenshot. I'll show it to you. The guidance for each moon phase. Then we have the other part. So throughout this moon cycle, track how you are feeling. Notice how your energy waxes and wanes and how your sexual appetite fluctuates. Also, if you are female and in your bleeding years, track the moon phase that's present when your menstrual cycle begins and ends. This is a beautiful exercise to do over the long term so that you can see more trends and how your cycles relate to those that of the moon. Be sure to keep an eye out for a local moon gathering you can join, or if there isn't one in your area, host your own. Journal prompt. After spending a month and tracking your energetic, sexual, and other cycles throughout the moon phases, what has been illuminated for you? Wow, that's powerful. So, yeah, pile number 3, that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I hope that that was helpful in some way, shape, or form. And do share your thoughts in the comment section below. And I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.